Hello, my fellow felines. This is KittyCatPlaysWithYarn here, and today we are doing a Halloween party apartment. So, welcome to another day of Halloween. This is like day 8, I believe, if I'm counting correctly. And like I said, we are doing a Halloween party apartment. So, the basis behind this apartment was just it's an apartment ready for a Halloween party. And that's pretty much it, actually. And what I tried to do here, instead of grabbing out all the Halloween stuff first, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna build a basic, simple, plain apartment, and then I'm gonna decorate it. And I did really well at doing that for the most part, until we got, I got most of the way through it, not gonna lie. But I did get to a certain point, and I just started grabbing out all the Halloween stuff. I was like, I can't, I gotta. So I did, and this is what happened. So this is an apartment in Hakeem House. So this looks like it is 122 Hakeem House. It is the one that's haunted or historical. I can't remember if it's technically historical or haunted or not. But it's the one with like all the plaques on the wall and stuff. But I did keep it so there's only one plaque showing. You guys might have noticed in the very, very beginning, I was kind of doing the layout. And as I was doing the layout in the two corners of the apartment, I put boxes around those plaques because I didn't want to have to deal with them. Because I hate them, not gonna lie. I love the apartment system and everything, but I do wish we were able to actually change and play with and mess with the traits that they have. But unfortunately we can't, so I just kind of worked around it, and I thought it was kind of fitting anyway for this apartment, because it is fit for a Halloween party eventually. So that's kind of where I went with it. And the style of this apartment, I wouldn't say there is a solid style that goes through the entire thing, because this bedroom, like the master bedroom, is kind of more traditional, and then the kitchen is super modern, and then the living room's pretty modern, but like the bedrooms are traditional. I don't know. And the bathrooms are super traditional. Like, I don't know. Don't ask questions, because I won't be able to answer them. And like I said, the thought was to do kind of a regular apartment and then decorate it, because I've tried to do this in the past, and what I did there was just grab out all the Halloween stuff and just put it everywhere. But then I was thinking, I was like, well, you don't really like decorate your fucking bathroom for Halloween. You don't decorate your bedroom for Halloween, like, you know what I mean? So that's kind of where I was going with this. I was like, no, we're just gonna leave it and then decorate it. So that's what happened here. And I actually really like the result, and I hope you guys do as well. It is on the gallery under the hashtag KittyCatPWY, or my origin ID, which is KittyCatPWYarn. So yeah, and we are about to start on the kids' room, I think. So I didn't mention it before, but this apartment is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. The rooms I put in this, so there's that master bedroom we saw already. There is a toddler room. It's super pink and like purple. And then the room next to that is just another guest bedroom. It's a double bed, very plain and simple. I think it's like a bluey color, if I remember correctly, but I have a bad memory, so I'm probably wrong. But yeah, so this is the toddler room that we're working on, and I think it turns out pretty cute. I put lots of toys and stuff in here, and there's actually I put a little penguin TV, and I put the pillows on there so like the toddler theoretically could sit and watch the TV on the pillows. I don't know. It's kind of dumb, but I think it's pretty cute. So yeah. And like I said, lots of toys everywhere because I feel this toddler is spoiled, but that's okay because that's how I was when I was younger, and I turned out just fine. Even ended up making a little changing table. Got this trick from someone that I watch, but low-key can't even tell you who, because I watch so many people, it's kind of crazy. And you guys will notice that little cut there. I looked in VideoPad and got lots of stuff from VideoPad, so that's why I cut there, because I was there for a solid like 2 or 3 minutes, and that was when it was sped up. So I was in there for a very long time IRL. But that's okay, because it was worth it. I don't know, I got like some bottles and stuff, and just kind of some random stuff from VideoPad, but I thought it turned out nice. And I also end up grabbing a bunch of the skulls eventually and putting them on the fireplace that we have in this apartment, and it turns out super cute. So like a bunch of the skulls that we got with, I want to say, the pack that we got with Salvadorada. I can't think of the name of that pack. Jungle Adventure. There we go. And also there's a pause here. I don't know why. I thought I cut out all of them. I apologize. But it wasn't too bad. So yeah, and I'm like, oh, it's done. And then I come back and I'm like, you know what? I want to add a little TV. And there is that. And that room is done. Now I start to move on to the bathrooms, but then I'm like, no, I want counters in here, but I want the counters to match the kitchen. So I move on to the kitchen next, and I actually really, really like this kitchen. I end up putting a bar in and closing it off a little more than it is right now, actually. And by a little more, quite a bit more. I don't know, I just really like how it looks, and this apartment is super cute in general. I hope you guys enjoy it. I do, like I said, I really enjoy it, and I think it's pretty cute. So the bar ends up going right where I'm trying to place these counters right now, because I was like, oh, I want an island right there, because I have that open bit of wall, but I end up putting a bar there instead, and I think it looks cute, and I've said that a bunch of times, so I'm not going to say it again, but I end up using the bar from Perfect Patio Stuff, because I think that's the one that matched the counters the best. Like, there wasn't one that actually matched it, so that was the closest thing that I could find, really. I also end up putting things for a dog in this apartment. Why? I don't know. Well, because I love dogs, that's why. But there's like, I end up putting a food bowl and stuff in the corner of the kitchen, and then I end up having like, what do I put? I put a bed, like a big bed, and the toy chest in the living room. So you could theoretically make this for a cat, just add a litter box and then you have everything else. Well, I guess add a litter box and a scratching post, because, you know, the cats tend to dig up everything if you don't have a scratching post. But yeah, so there are all the things that I grabbed from VideoPad, the skulls I was talking about, and then that little orange thing off to the right of those, that's one of the void critters, but just like in a little pumpkin form, and I think it's the cutest thing that I have ever seen. So I saw that and I was like, oh my god, yes, I'm using this in this apartment. And I did, and it turns out pretty cute, just in my opinion. And I actually end up putting a lot of shelving in the kitchen, which is something I have been doing recently, and I actually really like it. I don't know why, I just think it looks more modern, I guess, than having like a bunch of the cabinetry, but this one has cabinets too. So I don't know, it's just kind of like having a little bit of everything, and I don't know, I like shelving more than cabinets, I think, in real life, possibly as well. I don't know though, because I've never had a kitchen that just has shelving and no cabinets. So you know, I might be lying to you guys unknowingly, but it's okay. And there is that knife block from the VideoPad as well. because I've seen a lot of people I watch start using Bug stuff, and I was like, okay. So I have started using it more just because of the people that I watch. So there is that, and now we're just kind of putting things up, I guess, to kind of decorate around the place. And I was going to put more stuff on the shelves, but then I was like, wait, no, I want stuff for Halloween there, because this is still the point where I was like, no, I need to do things for, like, do a regular apartment first and then decorate it. So like I said, I closed the kitchen off a little more and actually closed the little dining room off a little bit more as well. I think the dining room is so cute. It's not too, well, I don't want to say that. It's relatively big. There's seating for 8 in the dining room, which is kind of crazy. Actually 9 if you really want to think about it, because I did the thing where I put an extra chair off in the corner, but I put a pumpkin in that chair, so I'm sure Sims could still sit on it and like just look like they're just sitting in a pumpkin. But that's where that ended up. And I use those mirrors a lot because I just love them to pieces. And I actually completely forgot that I had added that room off to the side there. So like if you come into the front door and take a right, that is actually a little study area. It's not like super big or anything. It's just like a 3x3, I think. But like there's a little desk in there with a computer, and there's even a bookcase in there, and there's bookcases everywhere else in this apartment too. But I just wanted to, I don't know, take up that space, I guess, a little more than what it was already, because I had no idea what to put down there unless I closed it off. So I think it ended up pretty nice though. And then I just end up using some black couches and chairs because I wanted to stay relatively neutral with this apartment, which I think I did a relatively good job of. You know, the walls are like a yellowy beige, and the floors are like just a dark color. The kitchen's brown and black. So I think I did a pretty good job of just kind of leaving things relatively neutral. So we have this little area by the fireplace. We do put a karaoke machine over in this corner on this side, and then the other side we actually have a TV area. So this apartment ends up using a big screen TV that's mounted to the wall. Not the no, that's not the curved one. Thought it was for a second. I was like, wow, Jen, okay, that's fine. But yeah. So the living room is a little cramped in my opinion, but I actually kind of like it. I think it's a little cozy and stuff. So if you guys don't like it, obviously you can change it. And that little table I put by the door, it just ends up having the little candy bowl on it because, it's a Halloween apartment. Obviously the candy bowl is going to be there, right? So honestly, I don't know what else to talk about because I've pretty much talked about the apartment for the entire length of the video so far. So I guess you guys just tell me in the comments what you guys are gonna do for Halloween, what you guys are gonna be for Halloween. I love hearing about Halloween plans since I really don't have any myself this year, because I'm gonna be working overnight. So that'll be kind of fun, I guess. Nothing really too great though, just stocking shelves. So I don't even like get to dress up or anything. I'm probably gonna wear cat ears, and hopefully they don't like shoot me. But I really just want to wear cat ears because that's my brand. It's on brand for me, so judge me. So here's the little guest room that I mentioned. Nothing too crazy really. Just like a little dresser and a double bed and mirror and stuff. I like to keep guest bedrooms relatively simple and relatively free of clutter as well. I mean, I'm putting a little bit just to make it look decent, but I'm just putting just enough to make it look like they have stuff in there for their guests. 'Cause I feel like stuff like that's important. And just so you guys know, I am very behind for myself. Today is actually the 23rd, and this is going up on the 24th. Things have been kind of weird lately. Like, I haven't been feeling good. And I don't know. I'm just kind of a mess right now because I like just moved a few weeks ago, so I'm still like trying to get adapted. And then I started this new schedule at work and overnights. So everything's just kind of like a little crazy right now. So that's why I'm a little behind, and if I seem kind of off, that's probably why. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because, you know, I am off. I definitely like admit it. And we are getting very close to the end of the video though, so that is a plus. I think right around here is where I start just kind of throwing stuff to decorate because, you know, that's what this is all about, really. And I did end up using all the skulls. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to because only like 7 fit on the fireplace and there are like 9 or something. So I had those extra 2, but I was able to put them on the console table under the TV. So that's where they ended up going. And I love this little hat decoration. I don't know why, but I just really love it, especially in the Halloween swatch. I think it's so cute, and it reminds me very much of the Princess and the Frog. The I don't know what he technically is called because I've never seen the movie like all the way through, but it reminds me of the like doctor guy there that I can't remember the name of it. It's like Dr. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try because I would just butcher it, not gonna lie to you. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I completely lost my train of thought because I just stopped this voiceover for like probably a good 15-20 minutes and just scrolled through social media. And as you guys may know, I am a big WWE person, and one of my favorites is Roman Reigns. And if you guys are in the WWE community at all, you guys may know that Roman was, well, no, not, I don't know how to phrase this, I guess. He recently announced that he is relinquishing his championship back to the WWE and taking a break because his leukemia is back. And I heard that and I was like, no. It's hard. It's very hard hitting. And I don't know why. It's not like I know this person in real life. But it just hits me very hard and makes me very sad. And hurts my heart a lot. So, yeah, I don't know. I just felt the need to bring that up because you guys are my friends, and, you know, I share things like this with my friends. So there's that. I'm in shock, I guess, about it. I don't know. It's a weird thing to think about, knowing that, like, big, like, famous people aren't, I guess, I can't think of the word. Famous people can, like, still have things like this happen to them, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because it hurts my heart a lot. And, you know, all my best wishes are with him and his family, and the Brothers of the Shield and everything like that. But yeah, we are getting pretty close to the end of the video. So, with all of that kind of sadness being said, this is on the gallery under the hashtag KittyCatPWY, or my origin ID, which is KittyCatPWY16. But I'm gonna go right meow, so I hope you guys are having a perfect afternoon, evening, or whatever, wherever you are in your neck of the world. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to become a pop print because I post new videos all the damn time. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!